Howdy doodle 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 doo. Howdy doodle 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 doo.
As you can see, we have a new member of the family. It's a ram, and his name is Sammy. Sammy. And he's a real lively guy. He was born about 10 days ago. And I wanted to wait to film him until he was a little bit older and a little bit more acclimated, and wanted to make sure he was healthy as well. But he's quite a guy. Look at the size of his back legs. He's very, very playful. He's a very playful boy. His birth was a simple one. His mother didn't have any complications. Mom is doing fine. She's producing plenty of milk. This was her first pregnancy for Cathy, and my understanding is that normally the first pregnancy is there's only one baby, usually. And look, here's Ordeon down here. I have Ordeon inside with them. I'm training him to be a guard dog of them, and he's doing a fine job. He's doing a very good job. Very proud of him. So Sammy is a lot like his mother. Has very much a similar personality to her, in that he is skittish, and the mom is skittish. She's not as skittish as she was when she first came here. When she first came here, she ran away from everything. But she's gotten a little bit better, lets me get closer to her, and that's good. But she still is skittish and tries to avoid me, and Sammy is with her, like attached to the hip. He doesn't want to go anywhere, but he is extremely happy. And here comes look, here comes Junior. We've had to keep Junior separate because Junior's already tried to mate with her again, and she's not ready to do that. And so we're keeping him separate. Sammy is quite the guy. Quite the guy. When Sammy was first born, I couldn't determine his sex right away, but it became apparent fairly quickly that he's a ram. Junior's doing very well too. he wants to be in there with them. But the problem is that when he goes in there with them, all he does is chase her, and she's running away from him. And I'm afraid, we haven't been able to clean up everything from the construction yet. It's been raining here a lot, and I'm afraid that she's going to wind up getting hurt running away from him. So I've kept her in here, and I bring grass into her. And of course there's some grass growing up here too. Not a lot, but there's some that she's able to graze in here. And the rest I bring into her. I go out and chop grass and bring it into her. At some point, I don't know when that's going to happen, but at some point she's going to go out on pasture with little Sammy. And he's quite a guy. It looks like he's trying to eat something there. I don't know if that's a good idea. I think I'm going to try to prevent that. One of the surprising things, I saw this with our dogs too when they were babies. They can go along and they'll be jumping around and running and playing, and then all of a sudden they just drop and they go to sleep. And Sammy is very similar. He can be bouncing around and around the enclosure here, and all of a sudden, wham, he's down and he's going to sleep. He's not sleeping now, but... So, okay, well that's it. I wanted to show everybody Sammy and introduce you to him, and announce that we had a successful birth on the farm, which we're extremely happy about. And so please click the like button and subscribe button. That helps me a great deal. And I'll see you in the next video.